Right, so I think I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about replacing your floor pans and some things to know. I probably have a few videos on this subject, but one of the things I always recommend is if you're going to go do your pan halves, that you really want to go with like Wolfsburg West metal. If you do happen to buy the black ones, they do work. They're kind of thin, and they do work okay, except for one thing. Even though they're a little thin, like I said, they'll go on just fine. The thing what you want, this is what you want to do though, is if you're going to replace those, you always save your existing uh, seat tracks, because the ones that you get from there are really thin metal here, and when you put them on, when you weld them in, a lot of times what happens is when you go to slide your seat back, or you step on the gas really hard if you got a big motor, this part will kind of bend up a little bit, and then you'll find yourself in the back seat because the seat will actually just derail. And I used to see guys do this many years ago, so many times. They go, man, I'm going to change my pan halves, and I'm like, oh boy. So always save your original ones and put them in. Now this is an extra set I have. I know 5150 is doing a big repair to his, and I noticed he had the black pans, and he was talking about getting the Wolfsburg West ones, but he's already got the black ones there. So, I mean, I don't know. I just put them in, but look, I don't know. I was thinking about, what do you guys think? Ice cream? If you guys ever watch his channel, he trades a lot for ice cream, but I think the shipping would be a little more on these. 5150, if you want them, let me know. I mean, we can work out something, but I definitely want at least an ice cream. But I can't eat ice cream anymore, guys. It doesn't work with heart attack. So, but these here, you want to save these and put them in yours. If you want to use your black pans, 5150, you might want these, and because I know yours were too rusty. I think they were gone. I'm not sure. And that car, that 58, he's doing a 58 ragtop. So, and these are period correct, and they're not in bad shape. I mean, the rust on them is just surface rust on the rails, but on the bottoms were just shot. The whole floor was just wasted on this thing. You can see the rust. But yeah, so if you're restoring your car and you want to cheap out and use the black pans, yeah, you can, but just save your seat rails and then cut them off your brand new pan halves, and then weld in your old seat rails back to your pans, and they'll be fine. It's like I said, it's a little bit thinner metal. It's not quite as strong. But and again, if you're changing your heater channels, the heater channels you're getting, if you're getting the cheaper black ones, they're not going to be very thick either. And also, or you can go to the green metal, the Gerson stuff. I mean, if you go to the Gerson heater channels, I mean, they're like $300 a piece or something like that. But they're thick. I mean, they're really good and heavy. But it just depends on where you're going with your car, how much money you want to put into it. A lot of us are doing these things on low budget, and that's kind of really what my channel's about. It's not really about doing the high dollar, restoration. Hey, let me know if you want them. Talk to you next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.